Concept 4, factoring ax squared plus bx plus c when a is negative. Alright, so when a is negative, meaning our first term, our coefficient on that first term is negative, there is one step we have to do before we can factor our trinomial the same way we would normally. Alright, it's actually pretty simple. All we're going to do is factor out that negative. Okay, we're going to factor it out from each term before we start. Okay, so I'm going to put my parentheses down. Alright, I'm going to pull out a -1, and that has the effect of just changing the sign on each of my terms. So now I have a positive 4x squared plus 16x minus 9. Alright, and I can pretty much ignore this times -1 until the very end because it's all outside of what I'm doing. Okay, it's outside of my factoring. Alright, so if I was going to factor this, I'd do it the same way. I'd recognize that I have a negative sign on my third term, so I'm going to be looking for y times z equals -36, and y minus z equals 16. Okay. All right. So two terms, okay, who multiply to equal -36 and who are 16 units away. So that's probably going to be a pretty small term, right? It's not going to be 1 and 36, but maybe, let's see, 2 and 36 would be 2 and 18, right? 2 and, oops, that's a weird 8, 2 and 18. Okay, that looks like that works. All right, because this is a positive 16 now, and like I said, I don't even have to worry about this -1 on the outside. For the polynomial I'm factoring, this is a positive 16, so that means this is going to be a -2, but a positive 18. Get my four terms, 4x squared, and because this is a minus, this is going to be a negative, 4x squared minus 2 plus 18x minus 9. The greatest common, 2x. My greatest common factor here is going to be 2x. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times -1 is going to be -2x plus my greatest common factor here is going to be 9. So 9 times 2x minus 1. All right. Combine my polynomials. 2x plus 9 times 2x minus 1. And now I've got to remember, and you can see that I left off this -1 for all of these middle steps, and that's fine as long as I remember to bring it down and multiply it again by -1. Okay, and if you bring down the -1 for each step, that's fine. Just recognize that it is outside all of your other terms until you get down to this step. Okay, when we get down to this step, we can get rid of those extra parentheses because this is just one binomial times another binomial. It's all multiplication, so we don't have to have separate parentheses. And that's it.